By the late 1970s, windsurfing fever had Europe firmly in its grasp. Europeans that were attracted more to individual than team sports took to windsurfing like a swarm of bees on honey.
We had some tremendous conflicts when the team racing championships were held in the 70s. We would get in some of the greatest confrontations, and any time you were in some kind of confrontation, port starboard, there's a tremendous amount of rules that went on back then too that we had to memorize, and we had to know how to apply them on the water. We would get in fights.
Oh yeah, Matt said he got like stabbed by a pencil once and stuff.
The Aguirre boys, and I think it was Alex Aguirre, was inside the protest room, and he won the protest, and that French guy ran out of that room, grabbed the garbage can full of garbage and tossed it into the room and just covered the judges, and that was the emotions that rang so high back then and the stuff, and it was fabulous growing up. It was fabulous.
Men were men before harnesses. We were tough.
There was a proudness that came with that, and some kind of, you know, just triumph that came out of that.
I mean, there was an excitement that was happening with windsurfing, you know, and those that were involved, you know. It was just, it truly was like a special era, you know. I don't know what the era is like now, you know what I mean? It might be really special for a lot of people now, but I think there's something really special when it's like the beginning.
Freestyle sailing broke the mold of triangle regatta racing and opened up new venues for artistic flair and aerobatic expression. What began with a spin and a rail ride had evolved into trickery that boggles the mind. Still, it was the early days of freestyle that bring back memories of when our sport was dancing.
Back then, there were a lot of people windsurfing, hundreds. A world championship would have 800 people, and a start was critical. And you know, 3 minutes before the start, Mike and I are out there doing rail rides and 360s and back to sail, and you know, we're looking at our watches. We knew what time it was, and 10 seconds to go, we'd get our act together and get a perfect start and do it. But our parents never liked us screwing around at the start.